Hey there, folks. I'm Charlotte, the Gulf Coast Granny, and I know you are asking where I have been. And I needed a break, y'all. I really did. I had my son starting his senior year of school. We had band camp. It was so busy. And I just decided to take a step back and reconvene whenever things settled down a little bit. And now I think things have settled down enough. My son's been in school now for 3 days for his it was crazy. My daughter, who is the oldest of the group, the whole 7 kids, she texted me the other day and said, "Happy last first day of school." And I got a little emotional. I'm like, oh my gosh, it is the happy last first day of school for me. What are you doing? My son is trying to bust down the garage door to get in the house. Hey, God's Desire, how are you doing today? So anyhow, I've been thinking a lot about my channel and which way I want to go forward now that I'm the mom of a senior in high school and almost an adult young man now. He'll be an adult in oh gosh, what month is it? August, September, October, November. In 5 months. Really 4 months and 6 days. So that's pretty cool. Hey, Al, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Thanks for being here. So what I think I'm going to do is start uploading a whole bunch more videos because I have decided that, all right, I can't afford to redecorate my living room right now because I'm on a budget and I've got a whole senior year to pay for. So, excuse me, I've decided to decorate my front porch instead. And I want to take y'all on that journey with me because I got a lot of stuff ordered and I got a lot of stuff in my head going on. And we're going to do that on uploaded videos. And I will still do my every other Saturday night with Grumpus and Tom if they ever show up. And and I'll be doing the uploaded videos at least once a week. I'm hoping to get 2 a weekend. So what do y'all think of that? I'm excited. I'm really excited. Plus I've got, I got to get my garden ready for next spring. I don't know if it's going to be ready for fall because it's a lot, y'all. It is a lot. And, I thought I wanted this great, big, huge area to garden in. And now I'm realizing that I might have bitten off more than I can chew. I know that when we were at the other house, I was even talking to Poppy about downsizing the garden a little bit because it was just getting really overwhelming to maintain it all at one time. And, it was getting to be too much for me. So I don't know. But I'm redesigning the whole thing again. And I'm going to get a high tunnel. And it's not for what you think. It's not for like a greenhouse. I don't need it for cold weather. The food here grows all year round without me needing a real greenhouse. So what I'm going to do is use it for, what do you call that stuff? Shade cloth. I'm going to put the frame up, stake it all down, and put shade cloth over the high tunnel and clip it on there so that, hey, Grumpus, how are you doing? Okay. He says he'll see us in a bit. I'm looking forward to it. So that's what I'll be doing with the high tunnel. And now I don't know if I'm going to get 1 or 2, but for right now, I'm just going to get 1. No, Poppy is not building a boat in the high tunnel. Good Lord have mercy. However, on that note, my daughter has decided to make a deal with us. This is my oldest daughter. She wants a boat, something fierce. And she said, and I quote, I'll make a deal with y'all and I'll buy the boat if Wesley does all of the maintenance on it. I said, I don't know if I like that deal or not. I said, Do you know what a boat does? It's just a hole in the water where your money goes. I said, you're getting a deal out of this thing and we're getting the shaft. so so I think we're going to have to come up with a better deal. But if she gets a boat, I'm sure that Poppy will have access to it whenever he wants it. And I don't mind helping her pay a little bit for the boat and helping her with the maintenance and that kind of stuff if we're using it. Are y'all going to eat?
Yes.
Let me tell you what, these two have been underneath. What year is that car?
1999.
A 1999 Mitsubishi Eclipse all day long. Goodbye.
Wait for the boy.
What's he doing?
I don't know.
All right. Okay, well, go wait for him. They haven't eaten anything except a little bit of a snack in that entire time frame. I think they started, would you get home at 12 or 12:30?
We started at 6:30 something, 6:40 something.
Well, Poppy got up at 6:30 to work on it. And so did he. And then he went to band practice from 9 to 12. And then when he got home, they have not hardly come in the house at all. So
I had some Fig Newtons and some coffee.
Poppy said he had Fig Newtons and coffee. So anyhow, they're replacing the main seal where the transmission connects to the engine. And it's just been a lot of work for them to get it all taken apart. They haven't even got to the main seal part yet. So in the morning when they get up, all they have to do is unscrew everything that holds the transmission on and then put the seal on and start putting things back together. But gosh, I sure hope that they can get it done by tomorrow because we rented a hoist, an engine hoist, and that'll be another $35 if we don't. So not a big deal, but you know, quicker they can get it done, the better. Hey, CB, did you get here in time for the Fig Newtons and coffee? Apparently, Poppy had Fig Newtons stashed in his car somewhere because I didn't buy any. I think he was scrounge coming or going, you know. It was super out of whack. Boy, I can't believe Tom's not here yet. That's all right. He'll get here when he gets here. So, Jane Doe, what are you up to? Y'all, this heat has been oppressive and nasty. And the other day before yesterday, I got on the Weather Channel because I was outside sitting on my porch trying to enjoy a breeze because I saw my neighbor's flag just straight up, straight out. You know, it was the wind was blowing. I got out there and it didn't feel like the wind was blowing. In fact, it felt like an oven. And I looked and our stinking, what do you call that? Heat index was 120 degrees. I said, get out of Dodge. I cannot believe this. So we've been in the house a lot. Poor Poppy's had to work in that mess and I feel terrible for him. And I've been trying to keep the thermostat like really low. You were wanting to crochet, but you had a busy day. Aw, what are you trying to crochet? What kind of project are you working on? Because I'm not working on a thing. Not right now, anyway. I do have a vested interest in finishing the never-ending blanket before the end of November. That's going to be my goal. But anyhow, yeah, I've been keeping the thermostat low, like on 68 degrees, so that when Poppy gets home from work, he can really cool off and not be, you know, super, super hot. I don't even bother to look at the temps anymore. I already know how it's hot enough to make the day. It is, CB. This weather's been, I think this is one of the hottest summers I remember, really, in the past. I've been here going on 18 years in December, and I don't remember a summer being this hot. And I know in Virginia it never got this hot. A gift for a friend, can't say, okay, I got you. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I just got to get comfortable in this chair. I know it's time to start growing some stuff, but y'all, I'm just not ready. Just not ready. So I guess, well, I do have a couple of things I'm growing, and I didn't bring them over here because if y'all don't mind giving me like 1 second to go get them, I'll show it to you because it's in the house. I'll be right back, okay? Okay, this is part of my porch design. This is a philodendron Brazil, and I got it at Home Depot the other day, and I'm tickled to death with it because it's got a ton of new growth points, like those little things right there, where a leaf is about to unfurl. There's tons of them in here, so it means it's a good and healthy plant. And excuse me. What I'm eventually going to do is figure out which one of these vines in here is the most vigorous. And I'm going to put it on a pole so that it can, get the leaves get huge if you put them on either a moss pole or a plank or something like that. Y'all help me welcome my friend Tom to the panel, okay? Hey, Tom, how are you doing?
Do I know you?
It's been a while. I don't know. You look vaguely familiar.
How you doing, Charlotte?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Oh, can't complain. Nobody will listen.
I got to show you this.
Ooh.
Look at this, y'all. This is called Philodendron billietiae. That's the name of it. I just call it Billy for short. But look at the leaves on this thing. This is a baby plant, believe it or not.
I think Marie has the same thing.
Does she?
Yeah, I think so.
I love this plant. This plant, the leaf on it is about half the size of my arm here. It comes all the way down to here. When you put them on a moss pole or a plank or something to climb, the leaves can get 3 feet long and up to 18 inches wide. And now I don't want a plant that's that massive, of course, but this is going to be the star of my front porch. The only problem is in the wintertime, if it gets below about 45 degrees, they don't like the cold. So I'll have to bring it in and have a light for it and that kind of stuff. But that's okay because I have room and I can just wheel it on in here and it can live happily in the warmth of my heating system in the wintertime. But I am super happy with that plant. I got it from an Etsy seller. It's hard to find one this size. And I didn't want a little tiny starter plant. I wanted something that had substance to it. And I dang sure did get it. I got it through the mail. I guess it was it yet? No, it was day before yesterday when it came. So it's been sitting in my window now for 2 days and it seems pretty happy. It was super soggy wet when it got here, but I think now it's drying up a little bit. That's good. So anyhow, Tom, what have you been up to?
I've been on a slow burn.
A slow burn? What's that mean?
It's been 116 plus. Yeah, they're starting to put up different, like advisories and stuff like that, what to do when you go outside.
Hey, Chris.
I seen one of my neighbors when it looked like a beekeeper, the way they were dressed.
Oh my goodness. I was just telling everybody that the other day I checked the heat index here. It was 120.
Yeah.
Now the actual temperature was not over 100. It was like 98 or 99. But the humidity, oh my God. It's like walking into an oven with a wet blanket on your face.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
I've never seen it like this. I mean, you would have maybe a week or so with it, but at night it would drop. Last night, they said 3 o'clock in the morning, It
hmm
hit 97 degrees.
That's insane. CB says ordering plants in the mail during the heat is always scary. Thank you, CB. I'm glad it made it too, because I was really worried about it. 4 of my 6 bananas I got this summer lived, and that's my record for success. Good.
Nice.
I have 2 more coming to Monday. I've got a Pink Princess Black Cherry plant and a Philodendron Glorious. It's a hybrid, and they're little tiny starter plants, and I am praying that they both make it. If not, I guess I'm out.
I mean, just Marie got rid of everything that's outside.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, they just dried up. I mean, I've never experienced heat like that before.
Right, right.
But they're saying on the news, local news,
Right.
that if you go outside, only less than 10 minutes, because at the heat right now, the actual heat was like 116 today. They say your skin can cook at 120.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I told Maria, so I'll be out there until I'm medium rare and I'll be in.
Right. No, CB, it's not a tree. It's just the name of the philodendron that I ordered. It's a black cherry pink princess. And what it is, there's pink variegation on a background of really deep. The green is so deep that it looks burgundy. It's a beautiful, beautiful plant when it lives. So we'll just see when it gets here. Now, it's going to be a young plant when it gets here, so it's not going to have all that beautiful variegation yet. It'll have to keep putting on more and more leaves before we find out what it's really going to look like. You know nothing about plants you can't eat. Well, I'm learning. I'm learning a lot, because I've never been one for house plants, really. But I think they'll work, because these will be outside, and put them on a watering schedule, and bam, they just do what plants do. They grow.
Well, the hydroponics are doing good, but anything that's outside is just it's been a good solid month. Over 106.
Have you had any rain at all?
No,
we haven't either. I mean, we got a little bit about 2 weeks ago, but it wasn't enough it made a sauna.
yes.
I mean, that's all it did. Now, my thing says right now, 89 degrees in Long Beach tomorrow, 4 degrees colder than today.
Ooh.
Colder. What is wrong with Google? Gee,
It's amazing. It's
amazing.
They didn't even talk about a heat index. I mean, it is what it is, and that's that's it.
Yeah.
Feels like.
Every single tomato plant I put out there has turned crispy. 2 of my trees have died. And I've watered them like nobody's business. They can't keep up. They just can't.
She had a cactus plant from Florida. Okay. That's dead. And we're in the desert, the native. And people
That's
were
crazy.
talking about, well, you got to water a couple of times a day. I said, Marie, at that kind of heat, that water's hot. That'll burn the roots.
Yeah. So when it comes out of your tap, is it warm water?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, ours is too. It's
crazy.
Yeah.
Like a nice warm shower with cold water. And that's the other thing. Lake Mead. Now, all of a sudden now they're talking about, because this I think there's 6 states altogether for the Colorado River that handles it. Okay.
Yeah.
And they're saying now you got to be careful with using your water. What do you do with your water?
Has Lake Mead gone down some more?
Oh yeah, it's getting close to problem time.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. I've been studying up a lot about Lake Mead. And I went down a rabbit hole about it because I was super curious. And they've known about this problem now for 2 decades or longer. And I don't know why. They're just, it's like the entities that are in charge of stuff like that are just waiting for it to blow up in their face before they do something about it. And I don't understand it.
Yeah, it's all about the money, and with the rights and this and that and blah blah,
Mhm.
all that nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
They just said the other day that they found out that from when it was first built,
Mhm.
that so many miles down, whatever it is, okay, or feet, whatever it is, there's another pipeline underneath there in case it does drop below a
Oh,
certain
no
much,
kidding.
so they can, so that Nevada or Las Vegas can
Mhm.
get the water.
Yeah, hot potato for billionaires. I like the way you put that.
Eh,
It says they're burning the future to make a buck in the present.
exactly.
Yeah.
So what's cooking, kid?
Well,
missed you.
not a huh?
We missed you.
Thank you. Thank you. I missed everybody. I just needed a break.
I hear you.
I really did. I just needed to drop back and punt and figure out what direction I'm going and moving forward.
Good.
We had Murphy started school.
Oh, he's back.
He is back already. Can you believe it?
Ay, ay.
It's his last year. And I was telling everybody earlier that on the first day of school, Wednesday, my oldest daughter texted me, "Happy last first day of school." Because, he's the end of the line. After
Yeah.
this year, I don't have to be bothered with school ever again.
My grandson,
Except for paying college tuition.
will go back until September, so he's back
Oh,
up in
wow.
the
Mhm.
Northeast there, and
How's your daughter doing?
she is. Last I talked to her, still
Mhm.
waiting on doctors.
Okay.
Yeah, still. So
That's a long wait.
yes, it is. I mean, Charlotte and I had a couple weeks from hell
Yeah.
because the insulin that I was using, they stopped making it because they couldn't keep up with the demand.
Oh my God.
But they didn't tell nobody.
Oh,
And
they're playing I Got a Secret.
yeah, and here's the funny thing. You know what a happy-go-lucky guy I am.
Oh, of course.
Nothing bothers me.
Nothing bothers you.
Everything just rolls off my back.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
I was on the phone for almost 5.5 hours with my insurance company.
Oh, I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall counting the curse words.
My wife says you should have made a podcast out of that.
No, couldn't.
She was rolling in the other room, cracking up laughing at it. But it's just there again, just whatever, it is what it is, and what are you going to do with it? So.
Right. Well, I just got all over my daughter this past week. She still doesn't have her medicine that she needs. The pharmacy in Louisiana is giving her the runaround. Come to find out, she asked her doctor about a month and a half, 2 months ago for a referral to a different doctor over here, closer to home, because she has to drive an hour and a half, 2 hours to get to her doctor in Louisiana. And she said, "I'm tired of driving that." And so, but anyhow, I got her on the phone and I told her, I said, "Look here, you need to advocate for yourself. You need to tell them exactly what needs to be done. And if you have any problems out of any of them, please give me the phone, because I'm going to enjoy every second of telling them exactly what I think of them."
The last supervisor.
Because, I am a very easy person to get along with, and I let things just roll off my back too.
See, I knew we were compatible. The very last person that I spoke to from
Mhm.
my insurance company, okay, I felt back in my day again, all right, and I said to her, "I will call you every day, every 10 minutes, all right, for the hour,
Mhm.
and then some, okay." And she says, "I don't know. Should I take this as a threat?" I said, "You take it as a threat, just like you're threatening my life."
That's right. That's right.
Dead silence, and all I heard was click. She hung up quietly on me.
She hung
And then
up
I called
quietly.
back again. I mean, it was just a complete joke. And I said to Marie, I said, I feel bad for the people who aren't like computer savvy or just believe in whatever medications that you're taking that
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And here's the
Have they
funny part.
rectified the problem yet?
No. They got me another insulin to start. I was back up to where I started.
Oh no.
I mean, it was just a mess. But here's the kicker, Cheryl. You'll get a kick out of this. The company that well known, okay,
Mm-hmm.
that stopped it
Mm-hmm.
because they have to catch up to the demand and blah blah what a nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
They replaced insulin from the same company.
Are you serious?
But the money it was a lot more money.
Yeah.
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 So my out of pocket was like ridiculous. So I mean, not to bore anybody with it, but this is crazy. I mean, just
It's crazy that you have to fight for everything.
for something that you're paying for, and you don't even control how much you're paying.
Mm-hmm.
They tell you what you're going to pay, and that's
Mhm.
it, and they walk away from you.
Exactly.
Crazy.
And it's not like you can turn your back and say, to heck with y'all, keep it.
Especially when you're trying to stay green side up,
Yes, exactly.
But other than that, things been just rosy.
Good.
Unbelievable.
Well, hopefully Violet will get her stuff taken care of soon.
How long has
And
that been going on?
welcome
now?
our friend Grumpus to the panel. Hey, Grumpus, how are
Hey,
you?
everybody. Tom, who's your new friend?
You know what?
How you doing, Charlotte?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing great. You caught me off guard. I just sat down to eat. And I thought I'd check my phone.
Right?
Damn, she's going to be on in 10 minutes.
Well, I hope you didn't hurry.
Oh, yeah, I hurried.
Oh, geez, that wasn't necessary.
See, now he's got indigestion.
I'll power through it. Hey, Jane, how you
Okay.
doing? Everybody in the chat.
Look.
So did you stop raining, Grumpus?
Yeah, we ain't had rain now in about a week. Ground's
Wow.
hard as a rock.
I
After
sure
all
wish
that
somebody'd
rain,
send us some.
it was just mushy.
Ooh, hey, look here. I just got a message from Marcel. Are you or Grumpus going live tonight? I'm assuming she didn't check her phone, her YouTube app before she's.
All right, before I forget, I need to show you something.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I was told make sure Charlotte sees.
Oh, okay.
That's Vicky's tower.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Everything else is going to crap, but she's been babysitting that tower.
Oh, that is so nice. What's she got in there?
I knew you was going to ask me that. I don't
Mhm.
know.
You
I
don't
think
know what it is?
A little of
Oh,
this,
it
a little
looks
of that.
amazing.
So she said, if you see Charlotte tonight, make sure you show her that picture.
Tell her it's gorgeous. Hey, Lori, how are you
You can
doing?
you can see how big it is next to her.
Yeah. Look at that.
So all right,
Yeah.
all my boxes are checked now. We
Well,
can get
tell
back.
her I'm giving her a thumbs up because that looks amazing. I can't get mine to look like that.
Grumpus, we're growing sun-dried tomatoes.
Sun dried.
That's what I've got out there too. Sun-dried tomatoes.
It's been over
She's-
100.
I think it's mostly peppers and some herbs and stuff like that.
Yeah. I've got mint in mine. Well, I've got crunchy mint in mine.
Dried mint.
Yes, that's what it is. Dried mint.
Marie said she wanted artificial flowers. I said they'll melt.
They'll melt. I bet they would.
Yeah. It's
bet
I mean, it's crazy. I never experienced anything like this.
It's
Never.
been a crazy summer here.
It's been
This-
averaging, Grump, it's been averaging for the past month 111 degrees every day.
Mhm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Today was 116.
We've had a heat wave for the past 2 weeks that has been unfreaking believable.
Yeah. Last couple of weeks, it's been pretty hot. I didn't even go out today.
No.
I don't know what it did. I went out twice. It was to feed the fish this
Mhm.
morning and this evening.
My phone is so slow. I pressed something. I just wound up in Austria somewhere. Pressing the wrong
Poppy.
buttons.
Poppy and Murphy were out underneath the car all day today,
Okay.
and they looked tired. I sent them. They came in about the time I went live, and I handed them some money and said, "Go get yourself something to eat," because they haven't eaten all day. They've been under that car doing.
Well, if they're anything like me, when you get hot like that, you don't feel like eating anyway.
We're drinking.
Right. So, and they got to be out there all day tomorrow too. Hopefully it'll go faster tomorrow because they're familiar with what they're doing now because they've got it all took apart. They're replacing the rear seal, the rear main.
Ooh,
Yeah.
better
So they've
than
had-
me. What kind of car is that?
It's a 99 Mitsubishi Eclipse.
So that's got an inline motor in it, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Sideways.
well, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a fun job.
No, they have. One thing I'm really impressed about with Murphy in particular, I know that Wesley would have stayed out there till the job was done,
Yeah.
but I wasn't sure about Murphy. I figured he'd be in and out, taking break. He has not. He's been right under that car the whole time, and he's so patient. If I would have run across a couple of the problems that I saw them having, I would have set that car on fire. I'm not even
It's like me shooting a lawnmower.
right. And they were, Wesley's patient like that. He just keeps working at something until he accomplishes it. Doesn't matter how many monkey wrenches get thrown into the plan. He just keeps
Well,
going.
once you get into those things elbow deep, there ain't no getting out.
There's no getting out, right? But with Murphy, I was just really impressed with his stick-to-itiveness because I'd never seen that in him before.
Well, you're growing up.
He is. And, there's been a few things that he's done in the past 2 to 3 months that I've never seen from him before. And it's very encouraging.
All good signs.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing bad at all. You need to get down, princess.
Until you see him snap one day.
I know, right? Right.
Then you get the idea.
Look at this thing. She's starved for attention. Nobody loves her. Can you tell?
I got one just like that.
Nobody loves this poor kitty. And she just thinks that she needs all the attention. Bless her heart. This is Birdie, for those of you who don't know.
Yeah,
She
look
doesn't
at her.
like to look at the camera ever. But
She's
I
that
try to
one
make
guy.
her sometimes. Let's make her. Oh, almost.
She's a
Where you
cutie.
go?
Huh?
Are you scared? You look scared. Get down.
Yeah, that one guy's pretty friendly with a Chinese restaurant. I ain't looking at the camera.
You are so funny, Tom. But now my baby kitty, the one we got last year, it's part Maine Coon. She's always been kind of skittish. She doesn't know if she wants to like people or not like them, and
Yeah.
she doesn't really like to be picked up or coddled or anything like that. She doesn't mind if you pat her on the head, but then she'll move real quick when she's done. And here in the past few weeks, I've noticed that she's following me all over the house. It don't matter where I go. She is right behind me. And today I was sitting here in my chair and she was next to it. So I put my hand down and I rubbed her little head a little bit. She jumped up into my lap, laid down, and let me pet her.
Wow.
And I thought, oh, now you're finally coming around, are you?
Them other cats, she's wanting the same attention they're getting.
Hmm. I think she's going to grow up to be a really beautiful cat, though. You know, she's not even a year old yet. So she's still kind of small. And I don't know where they think she got Maine Coon in her. I mean, her coloring, yeah. She's got longer hair, yeah. But she does not have the bone structure of a Maine Coon. She's very small. And that's okay because I like her anyway.
Well, you know how we got Smokey. You know, the neighbors
Mhm.
behind me moved and
Right.
left the poor cat behind.
Mhm.
Well, my neighbors to the left of me moved at the first of the month,
Monkey.
and they had a cat with a kitten.
Oh,
And I want you to know they took that kitten and left that cat behind,
oh no, no, no.
and now it's taken up residence under my deck.
Well, it's yours now.
I'm trying my best not to have a sank cat. But what kind of people would take the baby
And leave the mama behind.
and leave mama behind?
That's
I
insane.
don't know. I don't
Hey,
know
Bat-
the answer to that.
You know, I just want to put a chain around these people's neck and stake
I
them in
know,
the
and drag them
backyard
behind the car.
for the
Yeah.
no, just stake them in the backyard for the summer.
Oh, yes, yes.
Ooh, can you send him out here?
Yeah, I'll feed 'em- I'll feed them every couple of days when I think of it.
When you think
Yeah.
of it,
Yeah,
it's awful. You know, we've got some people, couple streets over, who have dogs, and they're constantly barking, constantly. And so, you know, they're being left out in the yard day and
oh
night.
yeah, they just want in.
And it makes me so sad. It makes me aggravated sometimes too. But
It
it
ticks
really
me
makes
off. If you're going to have a dog in Texas, if you don't want to let it in the house, you don't need to have a
you
dog.
don't need a dog. That's right. Well, I think that a dog needs to be part of your family. You know,
Yeah.
I don't think dogs belong relegated in the backyard to do what?
I mean, if they want to lay around outdoors, I don't have a problem with that. But
Well,
you know,
yeah,
when it
but
gets hot like it's been,
Yeah.
if it's too hot for you to be out, you know that animal's
too hot
just as
for
hot. Not only that, they got a coat on.
Mhm.
Right. Right.
They just out here
Mhm.
where I live, they just raised the rate on animals. The only way that they could keep people from just neglecting their animals,
Mhm.
okay, and
Mhm.
now they raised the rate for you to keep the animal.
Oh.
And at
Oh.
first I thought about it and I said, well, that's kind of cruel for somebody who has an animal and whatever, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But like I said, there was a lady walking with a walker with two dogs, two small dogs, with like the 20-foot lead in front of her.
Uh-huh.
So you know she's not taking care of them dogs the way she's
Right.
supposed to, and they're going to knock her down, and So
Mhm.
I don't know.
Chris, I agree with you, except I'd probably end up going over there with a cat in my hand.
Throw a cat at him.
I'd just shake it and get it really nervous and just throw it at them.
Throw it at him. Right here. I'm gonna run and I'm gonna fill this up really quick, and I'll be right back.
Okay.
So how you been, Tom?
I've been hot.
Yeah, I'll bet.
It's been crazy. It's been just
My AC's been struggling to keep up.
so far. I think me and about out of 180 units here, I think me and 4 other people have the original condensers outside. And the other night, Marie says, "What's that noise?" I said, "It's our air conditioner ready to break at 116 degrees."
Hi, Claudia.
Yep. It's probably not shutting down, take a rest very many times a day, is it?
Mm-mm.
It's just,
Mine's had a hard time keeping up too, Grumpus. I had it set on 68 and it said it was 74 in this house.
Well, I've been losing
However, I
about,
learned something. You know, we have a hallway that goes it's off the living room and it goes to the back of the house. Well, there was a door in the attic and they had taken the door down apparently and stuffed it up there. And I thought, it'll be so nice if I could shut that door at night when I'm doing my live streams. Dumb thing to do. Because the thermostat's in there too. So it was blazing hot out here because I've got this window pointing west.
Right.
And all that western sun comes in here. And then the thermostat can't read. It's not getting enough airflow. So the thermostat
Exactly.
can't keep up. And hey, Mama Jay, how are you
Because
doing?
we have a habit of closing. I'll close off, my office door and the bedroom door and the master bath, because we don't want to take no chances of the cat getting in there and
Right.
barfing after she eats or something.
Right.
And I told Vicky, we've got to leave those doors open, because I've got 2 vents in the bedroom, master bedroom, 2 vents in the bathroom. And when you close that door, there's 4 vents right there, 4 8-inch ducts that are not circulating through the house.
Right.
I've got
Right.
2 here in the office. That's not circulating. And I told her, I said that, the system can't breathe. You got half the house shut off.
Exactly.
So we just go in and close the doors right after she eats, give it about a half hour, and then open them back up.
Oh, Claudia, that's wonderful. I'm fine, dear. Pray you are too. Yes, ma'am, I am great. Claudia did her second market last night and did great. She earned a month's tuition and donated to an animal rescue. That is so amazing. I'm
Very nice.
Very
Very
happy
nice.
for you. And what an amazing thing for you to donate to. That's great. Well, I learned my lesson. And so I think what we're going to do is take that door and cut out a spot and put a vent in there.
That'll work.
Louvered vents. And I think we're going to do it in the bedrooms too.
Now, most homes, people don't notice it, but usually the bedroom doors
are up off the ground.
They got an air gap underneath them. Now, if you've got high carpet,
Hey, Chris.
and if you leave those doors closed, when you open that door, you'll see a dirt spot, a dirt line, where the air has tried to rush under that door and grabbed all the dust with it.
Exactly. Yeah.
The return is really important with it.
Yeah,
It is.
Keep them filters changed.
Once a month, I change
mine every month on the 1st.
Hey, that's Chris, right?
Hey, Chris, how you doing?
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, I usually wait until there's a sale at Lowe's or Home Depot. And I'll buy a case of filters.
Oh, thanks for the jewels, Claudia.
The
I
cheap
do
ones.
that too. I'll buy 12
I buy
or
the
so
cheap
at a
ones and
time.
change them out more often.
You don't need them HEPA filters either.
No, that just backs your system down.
Yeah, you don't need
Exactly. I have the best luck, especially with these cats, of just plain ordinary filters, and I
That's
change
what I
them.
get.
Sometimes I look at them all the time because I'll open up that thing to see if it's coated.
Yeah.
And if it is, I'll change it. If it's not, I'll give it another week or so and look again. Thank you so much for those.
See, I've got my return is on a corner. So I cut a second return on the other side of the wall.
Okay.
So I've got 2 of them there.
That makes sense.
And so it doesn't have the high velocity suction that it used to. It's not struggling. But yeah, I'll buy a couple cases of filters, and if I change both of them once a month, I can buy 2 cases. I think there's usually 12 to a box, and I'm set for a year.
Yeah. My return pulls so hard that all of the cat hair gets plastered up against it. And every day I have to grab the vacuum cleaner when it's not running and vacuum all that hair out from the return. And it's a little annoying, but you know what? I got all these cats and it's my own fault.
Is there a way you could put another filter,
Let's get a screen.
return either above it or to the side of it?
In the door?
Because if
But that's not gonna
it's
go-
sucking that hard, then your system probably struggling. You probably gain some cool air just by giving it some more air.
I might. I don't know where I would do it though. I'll have to ask Poppy about that.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I thought about putting one in the kitchen and just run a duct from it over to the return up in the
Yeah.
attic.
Well, I was just thinking
Just suck that hot air out of the kitchen.
It's between two bedrooms, and I could put a return in one of the bedrooms.
There you go.
You think that would work?
Yeah, because you've probably got a 2 foot by 2 foot shaft running
Mhm.
straight up.
Straight up.
And if you had access to another piece of that shaft, either behind it or, like you said, in another room,
Uh-huh.
it'll slow that air down because it's sucking in twice as much,
Okay.
which
You
means
could
it's slowing the velocity down.
Right.
So you won't have the tumbleweeds going down the hall of
right.
cat hair,
Right.
and
And that happens too. I
it'll
mean,
let more air come out of the vents if you can get more air up
Okay.
in the system.
okay. Oh, I'm going to talk to Poppy about that. Thank you, Claudia.
Tell him I'm sorry.
Look, 10
No, it's okay.
jewels. I'm rolling in jewels today. Thank you so much.
What's that jewel?
Yeah, what is that?
It is a new thing they're doing on your phone.
Oh,
And you can it's kind of like credits that you can purchase to buy these things with, and then people can send them to you when they're watching from their phone. Can't do it on a laptop or desktop, but if you go on your phone and let me see if I can find. Oh no, I got to turn that down. Let's see. Where am I?
I think I gotta redo my phone. I got to get rid of everything on it and
Yeah.
factory settings again. I mean, it's ridiculously slow.
Okay. So down at the bottom where the thing is,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
you've got your normal $ box, but in front of that you have a little gift box. And that's where
Okay.
you can see there's the little gifty things.
Oh, okay.
And at the top, you punch that and you can buy them. See?
Okay.
Okay. I got
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. My phone's so slow. And rather than jewels, I get rocks.
Oh God. Well, I get them quite often and distribute them like a little fairy across to all of my friends' channels.
I can't do that.
Hang
My
on,
friends would talk if I did that.
Oh, I gotta show you something. Look, it's almost full, but I think I can stuff more into it. I've been filling this up with $1 bills.
Look at that tip jar. Now, okay, it's making sense. We hadn't seen you for a month.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh! You better quit. Got me a job, y'all.
Yeah, Saturday nights have changed.
That's right. But I've been filling it up with all the extra change and stuff and $1 bills.
It
and
adds up
since
quick, doesn't it?
January. And I'm so tickled, y'all, because it's getting really full. And I think there's enough space because, that top layer is kind of loose. You see it shaking around.
Yeah.
The bottom layer is pretty thick. So I'm thinking, he says, shake it, shake it.
That's how she got the dollars.
yeah.
Hey.
Poppy
Oh,
need to
my
throw some
goodness.
quarters on top of that and pack it down.
Well, that's a good idea. But I think by Christmas time, it will be full. I think. So and Poppy and Murphy just came in from eating their dinner and handed me my change. And there were $2 in it. So I put them in my little thing here.
Change back? That's a
I know,
concept
right?
I'm not
I got
familiar
change.
with.
Look, let me tell you what happened. When
Boy,
they
they're
went-
honest.
Okay, so they needed a CV axle boot for this car because they had to
Okay.
rip the other one off to undo everything. So they called down to O'Reilly's. O'Reilly's had one. So Murphy come in here and he says, "Hey, Mom, you want to go for a ride with me?" I said, "Where are we going?" He said, "Well, we got to go to O'Reilly's and pick up a part." Now, Murphy don't drive by himself nowhere yet. And I looked at him and I said, let's go. So we go, and I told Poppy, I said, I don't like this. He has not ever done this before. I don't like it one bit.
I'll be right back,
That's
son. Let me
why-
get my helmet.
Because he was going to go by himself. That's what Poppy had told him. Go ahead and get the keys to the truck. You can go run down there. I know he's not, right? so
Mama bear.
You can work on them, but you can't drive them, by God.
well, this Mitsubishi's going to be his whenever they get it fixed. He's going to drive that to school. So anyhow, so
That's right, Jane.
all right, y'all, lay off. Don't make me cuss. But anyhow,
That's what them dollars are for in that jar.
right?
That
So-
cuss jar.
We get down there. Well, no, we got in the truck and he's counting his money. I said, how much is the part? He said $40-something.
That's why you want it, Mama.
And I looked over in his wallet and I said, do you have enough? So he starts counting and he got to 35 and he goes, I don't think so. I said, oh, for the love of Pete. So I come back in the house and I got $50 out of my purse and I go back out there. I said, here, use that. I got 75 cents back. 75 cents. Then I got to pay for them to go have some dinner because they're working. So I gave them my money to go have dinner. The other $50 was just, extra.
Jules.
Yeah, Jules. But they're fed. We got the part. And hopefully this thing will be back together tomorrow. He is not driving it to school Monday, though. I want him to have some more practice, especially driving up and down the busy road. I want him to take a week's worth of trips with his dad first before he. And, they have to pay for a parking spot at the high school, which is
Right.
insane to me. And I think it was only $10, but still,
Yeah, we used to have to pay.
that's a lot.
Did you really?
Yep.
Oh, really? I'll be
I
darned.
knew.
Well,
It was, I think it was like $10 a month or every. I don't know. It might have been $10 for the semester.
well, that's what it
I
was
don't
here.
know.
It was $10 for the whole year.
Yeah, I don't
And
remember.
wait a minute. Claudia said, my son got accepted to California State to study marine biology, ocean conservation, and veterinary. Holy Moses, Claudia.
Very nice.
He's going to be
Very nice.
one busy young man.
Kind of an overachiever.
Congratulations. And congratulations to your son as well.
Yes, very nice.
Yeah.
My
That's
daughter
great.
was going to study microbiology. Now she's in a music program. So we have to pay. Wait a minute. $150 for a school year parking. Oh no,
Yeah, I
he
never
wouldn't
heard
be
of that
paying
before.
that. I would not. No, ma'am.
I would have boycotted that.
Mm-mm. Nope.
I would have walked to school.
$10 I don't mind paying for. I'm not paying $150.
Yeah, but when you're in high school, it don't matter as long as you get to drive someplace.
Right. So anyhow, he's going to start driving to school, and I know he'll like that because the car has air conditioner. The bus does
Who-
not.
Just Charlotte, please tell me. okay?
Yeah.
Just please tell me that his parking spot's not next to that girl that harassed him.
No, it's not. But she's in 2 of his classes this year. So,
yeah.
We'll see what happens with that. But it is the parking spot is on the very end of the row, and I
That should
am
be
terrified-
$20.
Look, all of those stupid teenagers driving around in circles is bound to clip his car. 'Cause that's what they do. So we're going to find out how that goes.
See,
We
they
might
didn't
have-
charge. They didn't charge us for a parking spot. Matter of fact, we didn't have a parking lot.
No,
But but they thought they were paying for it because I used to charge them.
Colorado is one of the lowest per pupil spending of any state. I think we're 47th for spending per pupil. It makes parents have to pay for a lot. It's like that here too. I don't know what rank we are, honestly. but I know it's low. And we have
Well,
to pay a lot. Band and football players, cheerleaders, all of that is the district doesn't pay for any of that.
Out here in Clark County, you got to pay to register your gun when you go to high school.
Oh no. Then they can track you down if you use it. My God.
Well, at my school, they had half as many spots as we had drivers. So
That's the way my school was, but I wasn't allowed to drive to school. So I rode with a friend.
I think I was only allowed because me and my sister went to the same school.
Oh,
So we could carpool 2 people, and it was cheaper than taking the bus.
right. Guys, I'm going to run to the restroom. I'll be right back, okay?
All right.
Yep. High schools are good. Schools are... Yeah, it's tough. I mean, even out here. I mean, this school district out here, most of the schools, when you walk into the school, the door's locked behind you. Number one. Number two, you got to walk through
Yeah.
a metal detector.
Yep.
Boy, things have changed. When I went to school, you'd hang your shotgun up in the back of your truck.
Yeah, everybody had gun racks and guns hanging in the back of their pickups. Windows were down. Nothing was locked.
Yeah. But these young whippersnapper these days, hey, get off my lawn. So what has been going on, Grumpus?
I remember years and years and years ago, me and my ex, we went to Vegas. Well, it was one of my conventions that I went to and took her with me. And she wanted to see one of the shows, one of the hotels had on. She wanted to see it so bad that she was willing to sit through a timeshare presentation to get free tickets.
They do it a lot.
So, that killed most of a day.
Yeah.
And I remember they were the whole group of people there, and they, everybody was talking and asking questions and stuff. And this lady, somebody said something about the school system. This lady raised her hand. She says, "They have schools out here." She'd never seen anything past the Strip. And she says, "Yes, ma'am." See, we have neighborhoods and schools and a water district. We got stores. They've got everything.
It's amazing.
That's
All the parking lots out here, where the food, shopping centers are and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
They all have to be maintained. They have to be at least seal coated at least twice a year. The
Oh,
lines
wow.
have got to be painted. All the curbing is all painted in red
Has to look
Okay.
nice, huh?
with no parking. Palm trees, they have to maintain it. They have to take care of that. And that's what sold me on it out here, because I'm saying, wow, look how clean it is.
Mhm.
You can go down the strip and get lost down here.
Yeah.
You can be there for an hour and lose your home. But on the outskirts, it's really set up nice. Really is.
Yeah. It was just comical that the perception that people have of
Yeah,
Vegas.
it's amazing.
I wanted to address Lori. She was telling about how they have the lowest per pupil spending and that their test scores are good, but their schools are so underfunded. And we deal with that here too. And I asked her if she had heard about the Mississippi Miracle. And y'all know what that is? Look.
Nope.
It is the Mississippi Education Miracle is a major documented improvement in 4th grade reading and literacy scores on the national assessment, blah, blah, blah. Moving the state from near the bottom to the national average or higher. We are number 17th in school districts now
Nice.
across
Wow.
the country because they put in some reforms and how they're going to teach these kids. And they've basically gone back to phonics, which is the way it should be taught in the first place.
Well, they need to teach them to read and how to math
Right.
instead of worried about,
Instead of worrying about all
what
that
they
other
decided to be today.
But they it's really a huge improvement. And that 3rd grade testing though is so important. We were always at number 49 or 50 in the country, and that's why whenever I always joke about this, because our district has been number 1 in the state 2 out of 5 years, the past 5 years. And every time they're always bragging about, oh, we're the #1 school district. I'm like, compared to what? You
Yeah,
know, compared
where's
to
that
what?
bar set?
Right. But now it seems that the bar is a lot higher than it used to be. So that's a good thing.
Great. That's a great thing.
It really is. It
The
really
bar I go to, they just added a couple steps to it, so it's a little bit higher.
is.
Also, I guess three more steps.
But you know, I'm glad for my grandkids. Of course,
Eh,
Oliver's doing kindergarten again this year, but he likes his teacher. And Millie started the 4th grade. No, 5th grade, excuse me. 5th grade. She would be really mad at me if I said that in front of
I
her.
can't believe they're back to school already.
I know it's crazy. It's crazy.
My daughter tried to break my chops when my oldest grandson was small.
Uh-huh.
She said, "Here, KJ, go ask Papa about this math question."
Yeah.
Okay. So he comes in with the book, and I heard her. I said, she's really trying. So I did the math problem, okay, and put it down. He looked at me. He had to be 7 or 8 years old, and he started crying.
Oh.
I said, "What is wrong with you? Yeah, toughen up. What the hell's wrong with you?" Right? That's not how we do it, Pop. There's only one way I know how to do
Yeah, he
it.
had to show his work, huh? And you did it wrong.
I did it wrong, but I got the same answer. But I mean,
Yeah.
Right.
That's the crazy part.
It is the crazy part.
That's crazy.
Marie helped him
Uh-huh.
one time, and he come home and he was walking through the house and he was just totally peeved. Right? He was just
Oh
so,
no.
he was just so mad. My daughter says, "KJ, what's wrong? What's the matter?" Baby Nana got me a C instead of an A.
Baby Nana got him a C.
My wife said, "Baby Nana."
That's
she said,
hilarious.
"I'd like to see your teacher. I'll rip her head off her shoulders."
Hey Jenny, how are you doing?
Hey, Jen.
That's my cousin, y'all.
Yep.
Her name's Jenny. She can't sleep, obviously.
What
I'm
up,
so
Jenny?
Sorry.
Huh?
She
Well, me and Tom were live last week.
yeah.
We had 2 different people in the chat decided they put the phone next to them so they could go to sleep while we were talking.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so. You know, I do that a lot too.
So when they said that, I turned around and said, "What you wearing?"
What you, Tom. Jeez. Oh no, I do that. I sleep to the phone a lot.
Well,
Because
we can sure put them to sleep.
No, you can't. No. They're just doing it so that you get the watch time. And
No, they were just
Well.
doing it because they were disgusted with what we're talking about.
But- what were you talking about, for crying out loud?
Unbelievable.
God
Never
only
mind, I don't
knows.
want to hear this, do I?
God only knows. You can go back and pick
Nope.
the last 15. It's probably the same thing.
Right.
Get off
Well-
my lawn.
I talked to a guy a few nights ago.
Yeah.
I met him last Sunday.
hmm
And barbecue channel and everything like that. Told him about the live stream and everything. So I saw him Tuesday.
Yeah.
And he'd bought him a smoker. We'd talked about it, and he bought him a smoker.
Yeah.
And he said, I tried to check in on your channel Saturday night, but y'all were talking about lighting and things like that. I said, well, if you're tuning in to learn something, you're not going to learn nothing on a Saturday night.
Not a thing.
So you need to go back and watch some cooking videos.
Right.
I said, when we got done last week, I told Maria, I said, "You know what? The only thing missing with me and Grumpus is a balcony." You know, the
Right.
two Muppets. The 2 Muppets.
Who said that? Somebody said that y'all remind them of the Muppets, those 2 balcony guys. And I
Yeah.
forget who it is now. Jane Doe, was that you? I think it was
so.
Jane Doe. I'm not sure though.
Yep, I think it was.
That's all lost on me. I never watched the Muppets.
You didn't watch? Oh my gosh. You've got to go watch an episode of the Muppets just
I don't
to
know if I
see.
can.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for me. I mean, I watched it when I was a kid, but
What's my grandsons?
well, I hung one picture in my new house
All right.
and I bought a little porch seating for the front out there.
It was Jane.
Okay.
And y'all, it is so pretty. It's my brick is kind of a dark reddish brown brick, but it has these splashes of color in it. And it's like somebody just took their hand and wiped peach colored paint on it. And
Okay.
then maybe some pink. And then maybe a little bit of, I don't know, beige or something.
So the painter was drunk.
I think so. So I got a peach colored little bistro set out there and it matches perfectly. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I did this just by looking at a website, right? So, but I'm real happy with it.
So
And
how big is your porch?
well, it's only 4 feet deep, but it's
Okay.
35 feet long.
Okay, so that's big. That's big enough
It's a
to
pretty
sit out
big
there and watch traffic go by. Yeah.
Mhm. Well, I'm going to get a porch swing, but it's only a one-seater. They remind
think
me of the Muppets Statler and Waldorf.
Statler and
Waldorf,
Waldorf.
that's the one I liked. Waldorf. That's so funny.
What are you talking about, Grumpus?
But at the very end of the porch, I'm going to put that porch swing going the length of the porch.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put shades, like porch shades that you can anchor into the ground for some privacy. Because I don't want people looking at me swinging on the front porch. I
Don't
just
you
have
think
my
They wrote a song about that.
I know.
Just
That's what I'm
swing.
afraid of. So,
Just swing and-
she happened to have my name too. So,
I know.
so I've got a thing about I don't want nobody watching me on my front porch. Now, if I'm sitting in my little bistro, then that means I don't mind if people are looking at me. But if I'm back there, I want people to leave me alone. So I'm going to make it private so people will leave me alone.
So when the weather turns and it gets nice evenings out there, will you be able to do live streams from the porch?
Yes, definitely. Yes. Yeah. I'm working on lighting now as we speak.
Porch streams from the porch swing.
I know, right? Porch like that. But all of my big philodendrons are going to go out there when the weather's good, like from say March to October, maybe early November, and then I'll bring them in the house and maybe what I was wanting to do was find a topiary. The kind that have the 3 balls and then there's a stem in between.
Like a
I love
pool?
those.
Okay.
But I could never maintain one. I just don't have that kind of skill. So I'm thinking about getting a fake one. And then decorate it for Christmas, put a pretty little star on top and white lights, just real. And I'm going to get peach Christmas bows and put those out there. It's going to be really nice when I'm done. I'm very excited about it. Hey, DJ, how are you doing, my dear? Y'all, the Earth Scum is back.
You better be done with the dishes.
Earth Scum.
I don't know why he changed his name to Earth Scum.
Is that DJ?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
It sure is. And it's get on your DJ account. We like that one better. You are no earthy scum.
Huh? Hang on just a minute.
Okay. But yeah, I'm real excited about my front porch plans.
It's nice to get stuff decorated. You know what I mean?
It is. And, with my limited budget for the next year, because I'm saving to buy Dad's car, I'm saving for all this senior year stuff, I'm saving for his band trip, It's just too much. I cannot buy new furniture on top of all of that until after he graduates. So that's
So-
what I'm going to do. I'm doing little things at a time on the front porch so I can feel like I'm accomplishing something, you know.
So what I did, Charlotte, is I bought some extra lights myself to put
Uh-huh.
out because I don't like the way the one light is and everything else like that. And
Right.
one investment I got was batteries.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Get them.
I got this one. Look, watch.
There you go.
Watch. Whoops.
You know, up until that point, that was going to be a power move.
We just had 6 people delete everything.
Look, it sticks to my phone. It's magnetic and it charges my phone.
Nice.
And I love this thing. I love it. And then I got this too. Look. Wait, no, wrong way. My wallet sticks to my phone too.
Now I can get your credit cards and your passcodes.
See? Credit cards right there. I love this thing. This is an Anker, Anker. And I bought it the same day I bought my phone because you know what I was thinking about? I know, right, Jenny? Jane Doe said, best demo ever. I can't believe that. That never happens except right now, right? Because this magnet, look, you got to twist this bad boy off. It does not go anywhere. Look, shaking it. It ain't going to go nowhere. So anyhow, I love this thing. But I bought it the same day I bought this. And I was a little skeptical, but I was thinking, you know, every time I go to a football game, I want to film the boy, you know, drumming and stuff. And I always don't have a lot of battery. And I thought, you know what? This will give me extended battery life. Bam. So I bought it.
There you go.
They work great. They really do.
And I'm going to get some more of them.
I bought one and they sent me 2.
No, seriously?
Yeah, right there. There they are. I mean,
Wow. And are those magnetic too, or do they
no, I got Velcro.
Velcro them? Okay.
So they work great. So it saves me a little bit of time. So if I'm rather, like I said, have that overhead light on
Right.
where I'm washed out all the time and some of the stuff, then I got to fix the
Right.
tinting and all that stuff. Now all I got to do is just move one light, one stationary, and I just move one around.
Okay.
That's me. That's
Okay.
good. But I got to remember to turn my mic on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it works good.
Grumpus, why do you have 4th of July up?
It's his
Behind
birthday.
It's July.
No,
Or
it's not.
what?
It's August 1st.
I fly my flag every day.
Every day. You know what? That's something I would like to get for Poppy is a flagpole that lights from the top and it goes down like this. I would love to get him something like that.
Yeah, I got one on the front of the house. It's always there.
I always had one too, but now I got a small one on my balcony.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Poppy
But
has
they're
a
not
folding-
that expensive. You get one like this one hanging.
Yeah.
They're not that expensive.
Oh,
In fact, I went to Harbor Freight and they had some real nice embroidered flags for like $6-7.
Oh, wow.
You know, the
Maybe I
poles.
should go.
I got the pole on Amazon. I think it was maybe $25.
Right.
Maybe.
Poppy would love to have that on the house. Yeah. Well, our neighbor across the street has a really tall one in his front yard surrounded by a garden. Hey, Daddy Dutch, how's it going? Who you laughing at now?
Hello, beautiful people and Grumpus.
And Griffith.
Daddy Dutch, what's up, brother?
Oh my goodness.
Daddy, is that you?
Stop. That's hilarious. But then I'm gonna go do some stuff in my garden too. I've got to rearrange the whole thing, Grumpus and Tom. And audience. I gotta rearrange the whole thing.
Where's that
I'm
at?
not- the
garage.
garden in the
In the back?
backyard.
Okay.
Remember where we fenced off that whole? No.
You change your mind already?
Well, I lived with it all summer and I said, no, I've got to downsize my gardening space. What I'm thinking about doing is putting a lot of fruit trees over there. I have no shade anywhere. All of my plants get burnt to a crisp. Even the weeds die. So, well, fiddle, time to snooze.
It
Bye,
started.
Jenny. I love you.
Bye-bye. We'll see you.
I'll see you soon, dear. But yeah, I'm rearranging the whole thing. Now we'll still have the fence there and all of that. I'm just going to rearrange.
But you're not going to take your fence down, are you?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna what I'm gonna do is get a high tunnel. We were talking about that when you came in.
Yeah.
And just use it for shade cloth instead of using it as a greenhouse. Now, if it gets cold enough, I might have Poppy go out there and stick a,
How many big trees do you have left? Are you going to keep?
I have 2 left. I don't know if I'm gonna keep them or not.
Because they make the big sails for shade.
Yeah, but it's not even close to my garden. I mean, it's 80 feet on the other side of the yard.
Well, I wasn't sure where the trees were. That's why I was asking.
No, they're over here on the north end.
Because you
in
can
my
get the
garden.
small ones, and some of them are pretty big.
Well,
If you had a way to stretch them across.
We could use the neighbor's fence posts.
The only bad thing with that is you got to be careful with them things because you got to torque them up.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay? And if you get a bad wind or anything like that, they'll just
Snap.
wreak havoc. Yeah.
In
In North Carolina, I had a high tunnel. I made out of PVC pipe.
Well, we ended up losing our gazebo. Poppy put it up in the backyard, right here by the back door. It was going to be perfect. And it was just a tent gazebo. It's not a real wood gazebo, right? Neither one of us have the skill to put something like that together. We're not carpenters. But he put it up and forgot to tie it down. And we got that tropical storm that came through, twisted it all to Hades and back.
Yep, that's what happened to mine.
And I was so upset. And he was like, I can fix it. I'm like, no, just throw it in the garbage, please. Just get rid of it.
Buy a new one for $120.
Exactly. So that's what I'll probably end up doing. I was really disappointed though, because I had plans for that thing. And that's okay.
Hey, Jen.
I mean, I had mine, but I had it screwed to the deck.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had hanging plants in each corner to put some weight down on it.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
But when the wind came in, it just spun it around and just wadded it up.
That's what happened to ours. It spun and then flipped over upside down. Hey, Carla, how are you doing? Jen, good to see you, hon.
I will be.
Wow,
right
I haven't
back.
seen Carla. Carla, where you been, girl? I ain't seen you in a long time. Grumpus, aren't you happy I brought down some cooler weather from Iowa for the week? Where is it?
You didn't leave it at my doorstep.
I'd love to know where the devil you hid it.
I think he brought some Iowa weather in his cooler.
Oh, okay. I got you. Iowa weather in the cooler. Good grief. No, geez.
Hey, Carla, I didn't see you come in. How you doing?
Yeah. Hey, Marcel, how's it going, dear?
There she is. I was going to give you a call. I was starting to get a little concerned, and Marcel said you were all right. So
Yeah, she texted me, and
I didn't want to put no pressure on you.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to worry you. I really didn't. Like I said, I just needed a break.
Well, I understand that.
I needed to regroup, and I had a lot of stuff going on at one time, and it was just too. I just felt like I was juggling bowling balls.
I understand.
But I'm okay now. I'm back, ready to roll. I'm going to start doing uploads
That'd be good.
this week. And I know I've been saying that over and over again, but I am absolutely bound and determined now. So I got my head screwed on straight now. The cool weather is not in Texas. That's for darn sure. Ain't that the truth? He didn't land it in Mississippi either. You know, I figure we're like almost neighbors. If that pesky Louisiana wasn't in the way, we would be.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
And
generally,
we
whatever
just
I
about-
get, you get a day or two later.
we get the same weather.
Except this last hurricane, you got it first.
I did, and it
And you
really
didn't have
was
to blow
nothing.
it this way.
You know the crazy thing about the gazebo being twisted up by that storm?
Mhm.
We got no rain. We just got wind. That's it. No rain. All the rain was to the south of the eye because it wasn't developed well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So all the rain was out in the middle of the Gulf. And we got 30-mile-an-hour winds. That was it.
We got a little bit of cloud cover
Mm-hmm.
that whole, excuse me, that whole
Mhm.
next day.
Yeah,
And later in the evening, we got a little bit of a shower. And that was it.
that was it.
That was it.
Well, I hope we don't get any more.
Nope, I don't need no hurricane. That's for sure.
No, we do not need that nonsense because I just got here and I can't afford a new roof right now.
Well, I got a new one, but I want to keep it.
Right. I get it. Well, you know, mine is so old that they'll prorate it so much that they might give us $40 when the insurance is done with it. You know? So- and I need more than $40 for a new roof. So,
Well, I mean, that hadn't got any cheaper.
right. Hey, Indiana Funny Farm, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Thanks for being here. 102 on Monday. Come to Texas. They said it'll be fun. They said it's been miserable, hasn't it? And I know,
It's been 100 or better most of the week.
yeah. It's been
Indiana Funny Farm, that's a new one
it is.
for me.
Rumpus here's from Indiana. Where are you at in Indiana, Funny Farm?
I mean, Funny Farm, that could be some of my kin.
I think we all have some of those in our fam.
Well, I think everybody has. You know, you got that one family member, you just soon keep them out in the woods.
Yes, I got one of those. One of my own children, in fact. I'm in.
Austin with Mrs.
Oh,
Dutch.
Nice.
I'm assuming you're at a barbecue competition.
See, I don't know why they don't have these barbecue competitions in the fall. Don't you think that it makes more sense?
They're all out in trees with guns.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I know it is at my dad's house, all those men around there, they're in trees with guns, especially
Oh.
right Thanksgiving Day. Bam. Done.
Food Truck Expo.
Oh, fun.
So, Kent, you going to drive home with the same thing you drove down? You looking at something new?
Huh.
102. Huh. That's a cold.
Oh, I've got a little shindig at my little watering hole up in Old Town Spring coming
Oh,
up
yeah?
next weekend,
Yeah.
next Saturday. So I don't know if I'll be here or not,
Okay.
depending on what time they turn us loose. But I'm doing the pork butts for 'em.
Oh, nice. They're going to love that, Grumpus.
So get my
Make
foot
some
in
of
the
that
door on that.
salsa for them.
Pardon me?
Make some of that salsa for them.
I'm not sure what extent they're gonna do. It's called it's the same place that I did the New Year's Eve and
Oh, yeah.
okay, well they're doing a hot Havana Nights.
Ooh.
So
Ooh.
I'm gonna do the pork butts. I'm not sure what they're gonna do about the seasoning. You know, maybe we'll
Right.
just try to Havana up the barbecue sauce or something
Oh,
like that.
heck yeah.
But it'll all be fun. I'll fire the pit up and I'll be cooking most of the day Saturday.
Well,
Cool.
I've put myself on a diet. I have. Since I turned 50, this is so embarrassing. I have gained a total of 17 pounds. And it has got to come off, because I'll tell you why. I just started noticing about 6 months ago that every time I bend over to put my socks on, my belly feels like it's squishing. And I can't breathe good. And I'm like, what the devil is going on here?
I can still see my shoes, so I'm not worried about it.
Well, I think I can still see my shoes, but it's still in the way. Okay. And I call it the menopause gut, because that's really, well, my arms, I've always had linebacker arms, even when I was 105 pounds. Granny, can't remember, but I believe I subbed to you from either Diva or Shantae. Menopause belly sucks. Yes, it does. It's awful. So I've noticed my eating habits here recently, and I am very guilty of, if there's not something easy to prepare for breakfast or lunch, then I usually end up grazing all day long on stuff I do not need.
Guilty as
Crackers,
charged.
Triscuits, breakfast bars, whatever's easy to grab in the pantry, I've been grabbing it. And I know I shouldn't be doing that, because I'm trying to watch, for a long time, I tried to watch my carb intake. So I'm revamping everything. I've been meal planning all weekend. And I've got chicken salad in the fridge. I've got a cucumber and onion salad in the fridge with a vinaigrette type dressing on it. I've got some cut up cantaloupes, because I figure if it comes out of the ground, it can't kill me. Well, it might, but And then I've also got some, what else is in there? Shoot. Oh, some sliced tomatoes. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Eat when you're hungry. Don't eat when you're not.
Well, and that's the problem, because I eat so little throughout the day that I'm always hungry. So I'm always grabbing something that only lasts maybe an hour or two. That was another thing. I'm going to get tonight. I'm supposed to hard boil some eggs, a whole 18 pack of them. I'm going to boil them. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
There was never no written law saying that you had to eat 3 times a day. That's Food did that. The sugar companies did that. Mm-hmm. So the whole idea is you eat till you are full. If you get up in the morning, sometimes you don't feel like eating anything.
Mm-hmm.
Don't eat. Wait till you're hungry. Becomes lunchtime. Okay. From lunch till 6 or 7 o'clock at night, eat until you're full, and then walk away from everything.
And that's part of the problem too, is I can't eat a whole lot at one time, and never have been able to. Yeah. So what happens is, like this morning, I had a half a cup of cottage cheese with some pico de gallo on it, and a half a banana. Mm-hmm. Well, that only lasted. I ate that at 11:30, because I don't like to eat when I first wake up, and 11:30 is when I got hungry. By 1:30, I was hungry again, because that little bit of food only lasted me till 1:30. And so what I'm going to try to do is eat maybe 4 small meals a day, maybe 5, who knows? But I'm trying to keep my calories below 1,500 and go more protein. That's right. It makes you feel fuller, and that's what I need to do.
And see, the whole idea is that, I'll have something till I'm ready to eat. No, eat now.
Right,
when
right.
you're hungry, eat.
Well, and that's why I'm having it all prepared in the fridge. And basically, all I'm going to be doing is assembling lunches instead of having to make a lunch, because I'm going to have it pre-prepared in the fridge waiting on me.
I just did.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I just did a thing today with a guy. We talked back and forth about it. He's just starting out, and he said, "What am I doing wrong?"
Mm-hmm.
You're thinking about it. That's what you're doing wrong.
Right.
You're overthinking it. All right?
Yeah.
Eat when you're hungry. Don't. There's no rule says when you sit in front of TV.
That's
Or
right.
whatever
And
you're
there's no
doing.
rules for what you have to eat for breakfast either.
No.
You know.
I have a can of V8 on the way to work,
Mm.
and then I generally don't eat until supper time.
Oh wow.
I'm
See,
now.
I would be grazing all day long.
Yeah, I don't, and I only have the V8 because I got a handful of pills I take every morning.
Mm-hmm. So you're one of
And-
those 1 meal a dayers.
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much. Now that also has a detriment because I'm ready to do some damage when I do finally eat.
Right. I bet you
And
are.
I need to get a handle on my portions. My
So-
portion control has gone out of control.
Oh yeah. Indiana Farm said if I eat eggs or protein, it lasts longer. That's what I need to do. That's what I should have done this morning was add like maybe 2 boiled eggs along with what I had. And I bet you it would have lasted me a lot longer. I
Hey,
literally just wrote a 2-week meal plan for 1,200 calories a day that centers on calories and protein. Protein. I just started one
On
2
it.
days ago. Oh, you've already lost 2 pounds. Good Lord, have mercy.
I wouldn't worry too much about calories. Okay. That
Yeah.
I mean, because what you do is calories based on burn, fire.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
depends on where the calories are coming from too.
Yeah, but it has nothing to do with diet. Okay, that was another thing that was brought in with it,
Okay.
that if you eat so many calories, you got to burn so many calories. That's not the way it's supposed to work. There
Right.
again, you eat till you're full. That's the
Yeah.
whole thing. Satiety is where everything.
Well, what
works.
I'm afraid of is if I eat till I'm full, they'll have to roll me out of here.
Yeah,
Now-
redefine what full is.
We need to redefine full.
No, there again, overthinking it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, right away you're saying, well, if I eat that much, okay, so if you eat that much the first day out, okay, well, I can't eat no more like that. The next day you're going to find yourself where I don't want that.
And that's true. Yeah.
It's up here. This is
Yeah.
this is where it starts, right up here.
Well, I'm definitely watching my carbs, and I am going to eat fruit, but I'm not going to be eating rice and pasta and breads. Maybe bread once or twice a week, but not on the regular,
Mhm.
And I'm definitely watching the carbs because I know that's my nemesis. I know
I
it
just-
is.
I just talked to a guy this week, another guy. As a matter of fact, he is didn't know it at the time, but he's a PhD in it. And he turned around and said that the problem is how we are advertised. Okay, what we're told, that was beaten into our head and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And the fact of the matter is that food that we eat, all right, the hardest thing is worrying about. Oh, look at the box. Look at the ingredients. Look at what we're having. Well,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
if it's in a box, no, you pull something up out of the ground. Okay, you cook and eat that. There you go.
Well, and that's where I'm headed with it too, is
Yeah.
most everything that I have sliced and diced all day. And because I don't like eating anything out of a package, and I always feel bad when I do grab a handful of crackers because I know it's processed BS,
Mhm.
and I don't like that. I very, Marcel said, I very respectfully disagree. As a calorie counter, calories are huge for my success. And you know what? And if that works for you, Marcel, you keep right on going with it.
Exactly. But in the same token, you're chasing something that it's not necessary.
Right. Yeah, I think that I need to add more protein to all of my meals. Like
That's the name of the
this
game.
morning, I thought that the cottage cheese would have enough protein to tide me over. But this morning was actually more of an experiment than anything else. I wanted to see how long it would last me.
Yeah.
So I found out.
Just like people who drink protein drinks. Okay,
Mhm.
they're calories. All right. How do
Yeah.
you burn them? How do you burn them? You understand?
I wouldn't. I'm the
so-
most sedentary person I know.
So what they say is calories in, calories out. So if
Mm-hmm.
you're drinking something, how are you burning them calories? That's the point. Okay, you're not. So it's there again. It's
Well, I'm going to
right.
start my walking back up
There you go.
once. Tom, I can't do it in this heat.
Oh no, you're crazy if you do.
I just can't. Even if I wake up at 6 a.m, it's still 95 degrees outside. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
But as soon as we get a break in this heat, that's when I'm going to start walking, and it's going to be early in the morning. And the last time me and Mona were walking together, she was walking 3 miles. I was walking 2.5 to 3 miles, depending, and it was killing my feet. I got this. I ended up having to go to the podiatrist because under my right foot, on the ball of your foot, it was killing me. It was burning so badly. Come to find out, I'm not sure why it happened. It happens to a lot of people, runners and walkers and stuff. But like here's your middle toe, right? Well, underneath where that middle toe is in the ball of your foot, it hits the ground and it gets inflamed and irritated, and then it starts that mess. And I forget the name of whatever it is, but it hurt really bad.
Sure.
And I had to stop because I couldn't handle it.
Mhm.
So I've decided that a mile a day is plenty for me.
just- You got, and see there again with something like that, you got to be careful because that will lead to more and more problems down the road.
Right. And that's what I don't want. I don't want the problems.
Yeah, I just seen a stat. So there's 360 million people in this country, close to 360 million. I just read a thing where there is close to 10% of people are doing a low carb lifestyle. That's 3 million people.
Wow.
That's doing this, and how this is catching on. So
Right.
my point is, I don't have all the answers. Okay, I still
Right.
struggle with things, but the
Yeah.
idea is everybody gets together with it. We could turn around and stop being overweight. We can stop a whole lot of stuff. You know what I mean? No matter how you do it, I get yelled and screamed at from vegans all the time.
Oh, geez.
You know what I mean? With different things and stuff.
On your channel, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that's your thing, do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
CB said I went down to 400 calories a day for a couple of months.
Gain weight.
Still gained weight.
Sure.
And the
Calories don't mean nothing.
The calories I was getting weren't even high processed. Lord just wanted me to have this spare tire. My plan does involve some packaged foods, but I use them as a tool, not a lifestyle choice. Good for you. Y'all know I can cook. Yes, man, we do. We sure do. And Indiana Funny Farm said, CB, your body was thinking you were starving and was trying to save you. Indy, I've heard that, but it behaves the same no matter what access to food I've got.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I have to low carb or it goes straight to the tummy. See, that's what happens to me now that I'm older. It goes to my arms and my tummy. Maybe, I don't know. Well, y'all will tell when I lose 10 pounds. Tell me if my face looks thinner.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not there yet. Oh gosh. Marcel said 400 calories a day will put you in starvation mode.
That's true.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
No?
No. Mm-mm.
Well, I just know that I need to eat real food. And I need to watch my carbs.
Yeah,
And I need
that's
to get
all.
back to doing that. And that's what I'm going to do.
And Charlotte, there's carbs and everything.
Yeah, there is. I mean, there's carbs in vegetables.
Sure, of course.
Yeah. Eggs
sure.
has 1 or 2 carbs.
And it's 3
Yeah.
carbs. I think 3 carbs.
Is it
per
3?
egg. Yeah.
1
cup of broccoli is 6 carbs.
Okay.
All right. So, I mean, so you can, there again, here's my point, is you can drive yourself to drink
That's true.
counting the carbs.
And I'm not counting anything.
There you
I'm
go.
not going to count. I'm going to eat stuff that came out of the ground or off of an animal.
Eat clean is what I say until you are full. And if your
Mhm.
carbs are 60, they're still better than 3,000 and 4,000.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I think I read recently that the average American consumes about 180 to 200 grams of carbs a day. Now, to me, that's a lot, but I can see how it would happen.
Stop and think about this real quick.
Mm-hmm.
One large baked potato is 60 carbs.
Right, right.
A small baked potato is 30 carbs.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're like me doing 20 carbs or less, okay, I can't have that.
You can't have any of that. Yeah.
And then plus, now that I've been doing the CGM, okay,
Hey, Serena.
if I eat chicken breast, if I have 2 pieces of chicken breast, grilled chicken breast, my
Right.
blood sugar spikes.
Oh my goodness.
So it's
protein, make sure you're
some protein because you got to balance it now with fat.
Oh.
Okay. So if I had the protein and say broccoli or something like that, right, very little fat, then I'm
Isn't that
looking.
the craziest thing?
Yeah, everybody's metabolism is different. Everybody's
Well,
body
mine
is
quit. You know
Yeah.
what? When I met Poppy, I weighed 102 pounds. That was back in 2000. And I looked like death. I mean, my face was sunken in, my eyes were sunken in, and but that was a different time.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
I was going through a really hard time, and I had left the situation I was in and met Poppy 3 months later. But I remember I wore a size 2, and I had 5 children. There's no reason that I should have been that thin.
Mhm.
And now looking back at pictures, I think to myself, what did he see in that skeleton? I mean, seriously. But as soon as we started dating each other, within about 6 months, I had gained about 10 pounds and I was looking pretty good. And then it just kept going up and up and up. But mind you, now I did have 2 kids during all of that. But with the first 5 kids, I would have the kids and go back to normal afterwards. And my normal was somewhere around 110 pounds when I was young. In my 20s and 30s. And but with Violet, I had her, I got back down to 135 pounds, and I was like, okay, this is good. I look healthy. I'm fine with that. And then after Murphy, it wouldn't go away. But I was also 43 years old. I mean, my body said, you know what? To heck with you. We done this too many times. You're never going to see your waist again, lady.
Mm-hmm.
And it held. It held. Now, when I first moved here, I was like, I don't know. And I'm going to be quite honest. I was about 148 pounds. And since then, it's been 17 years. But now I've creeped up. And I got on the scale the other day and was 158 pounds and nearly threw up. Because I've never been this healthy other than being pregnant. I've never, ever been this heavy in my life.
Yeah.
And I don't like it.
And Charlotte, like I said before, it's a head game. Okay. Listen, when I would get done with a night, okay, almost 14 hours in the kitchen, cooking, right, tasting, everything like that, plus a couple drinks, get in the car, and I would wind up going to another place.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it was my turn. Okay. And I would do everything I could. And I beat myself up to the point where I was close to 340 pounds.
Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the way I'm there again, I'm not pushing any. All I do is I cook and show people this is what you can eat on a ketogenic lifestyle. Plain and simple. Carnivore, this and that. I notice now a lot of carnivores are coming back to keto.
Yeah. Well, there's so much more variety for them. I can't imagine eating meat every single day and nothing else. I just can't.
Yeah.
It seems to me it would get really boring really quick and you'd start craving things. But that's just my take on it. I like to go a week and only eat ribeyes. I love doing that. That makes me happy. But after a week, I'm done with some ribeyes for a while, you know. Serena, I wanted to let you know that next to me is Tom Garvey, the keto cook, and below us is our friend Grumpus on Fire, and everybody just calls him Grumpus.
Barbecue aficionado.
Yes, yes. Let's see. What?
Yeah, I just noticed our names aren't below our pictures.
No, they're not, are they? And I don't know why. Size 2 is too small. Women should have some hips and thighs. That's exactly right. I looked like a stinking 12-year-old boy back then. I did also make a few babies. Yeah.
For years, I worked here in Texas in metal buildings, unair conditioned metal buildings.
Uh-huh.
And of course, like I said earlier, when you're hot like that, you don't feel like eating. It almost, just the thoughts of it almost makes you sick.
Right, right.
And I'd done that, year in, year out. And at 40, I think I was 42, I got a job downtown Houston in a building.
Okay.
So I'm still in construction, but now I'm in air conditioning and regular breaks and stuff like that.
Right.
And I gained like 20 pounds that first year I was down there because the heat just doesn't suck the energy right out of you.
Right.
And that's when I started putting on weights when I got in air conditioning.
When we sold our house in Virginia, we had a 2-story house. And y'all know how scatterbrained I am sometimes. And I would be upstairs cleaning the bathroom and have to run downstairs and grab more cleaning stuff and go back up. And then I'd forget something to run back downstairs. I mean, it was always up and down, up and down, up and down. And when we sold that house is really when I noticed the bulk of the weight gain. Because I was not running up and down stairs anymore.
Not getting the exercise, right?
We bought a ranch style home here, and there was no running up and down stairs. And I did notice probably that 8 to 10 pound weight gain. And that was 17 years ago when Murphy was born. So it kind of coincides with the timeline.
Has a lot to do with it. Yeah. Now, okay, after doing it so long, all right, I got back to where I wanted to be. Okay, then cheated. Went back. Why can't I do this? Why can't I have that? Now I'm on insulin because guess what? My liver and pancreas gave up.
It said, "Whoop, I'm done.
We're done."
Oof.
So in order to eat the way I was eating, all right, and trying to keep my blood sugar below 200, where it was 350, almost 400. Okay, eating the way I eat, there's something wrong. Once they put me on the insulin and stuff, now I'm back to normal.
That's amazing.
But I'm stuck on insulin now.
Yeah, but you know something? It might give you another 10 years. You never know.
So my doctor says, obviously he watched some of my, must watch something, because when I seen him the last time, like I told you.
Yeah.
Right. He said, you got a leg up on it right now. So just the way you eat and stuff like that. Your pancreas is slow. He said, and your liver. So one's either high and the other one's going up and down like this. So we got to level it off. Don't cheat.
Don't cheat.
Yeah. Don't cheat.
Okay.
But I mean, there it is. I mean, I was my worst enemy.
Yeah.
Well, I can do this. I can go back tomorrow. I can eat my keto lifestyle and I'll be fine. You know what they said? Wrong answer.
I just got a message from my son, the one that's just joined the Air Force.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now he's going to school in Biloxi, which is right down the road. And he's been taking me to lunch every week for probably the past 5 weekends in a row.
Nice.
And he just texted me, he said, be ready at like 12:30 tomorrow, between 12:30 and 1. How about please? I just texted him, okay. It is so nice that he's been, and I told him, I said, a couple of weeks ago, Wesley had and Murphy had just come home from the camping trip. And so they were here. And I said, do you mind if Wesley and Murphy come with us? He said, no, not at all. I said, well, I'll pay this time because I don't expect you to pay for all of us. That's not cool. So we took him out, which was nice. And last weekend, I forget where we went last weekend. Oh, we went to the Half Shell, which is a seafood restaurant. I don't know where he's taking me this week. Probably sushi, because he really likes sushi a lot. But I'm looking forward to it. You know, he only has about 4 more weekends here, and I'm
He's
really
heading my way.
He is. He's going to Mountain Home, Idaho, and
He'll be out by the dude.
yeah, it's a long ways away, and
It's a good experience for him.
it will be. It will be. I'm excited for him, but I'm kind of sad that he's leaving, you know. Hubby is diabetic, and I can't get him to behave. Oh, no.
Just tell your son not to bring long johns. They're not needed.
Oh, really? Well, I don't know. It gets pretty cold over there in Idaho, don't it?
Yeah, some spots, yeah.
Yeah. I know he's going to love the nature out there. I know he'll love that.
I was through all lower 48 states, and I got to tell you something. Idaho was one of my favorites.
Really?
Yeah.
I will tell him you said that.
Yeah, I really liked it.
What was it about Idaho that you liked? Just the scenery, or?
Yeah, that and most of the places that I would get to were Native Indians.
Okay.
Okay, and just special people as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's my
definitely.
attraction to Santa Fe.
And just the way how clean and how, you know, the rolling hills, and then you get into the mountains, and yeah, they do have some crazy weather and stuff.
Well,
But it was just
in the next 2 to 3 years, I have decided that since my son's in Idaho, we are going to drive to Idaho and stop along the way everywhere that we want to stop. And then we'll spend some time with my son. And then I want to go spend some time in Yellowstone
you'll
and
love
Grand
it.
Teton,
Yeah.
and just make it like a month-long vacation.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be a lot of fun, but I need to start saving for that now. Because, can you imagine? Oh, no, I can't imagine.
It's $5.59 a gallon out here right now.
Oh, my goodness.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh, my goodness. I don't think it's not that high here, is it?
No, it's 3 something here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we live really close to the refineries, so they don't have to truck it anywhere.
But yeah,
And so does Grumpus, by the way.
yeah,
Yeah, there's a few refineries around here.
just a little bit, just a
think?
couple.
Yeah.
That was my first job, Grumpus, when they were already starting to move Exxon down to Houston out of New York.
Uh-huh.
When I got there, got on with the job, they turned around and said to me, "You're a Yankee."
What you think?
Where you from, boy?
Yeah.
You
They
know.
said-
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Indiana Funny Farm said I can cook him healthy suppers, and he goes for ice cream run. And I was going to tell her that sounds exactly like something Poppy would do. And Poppy is not diabetic,
Yeah.
but he just got an A1C test done not long ago, and they've put him in the borderline category.
See, there again, okay, we were taught so many times that it was hereditary, or if it ran in your family, you're going to be. No, it's the food that we eat that's taking us down. So
Well,
when you go from
yeah.
4.6 is the number where you want to be. That's no diabetes whatsoever. But then they push it up to 5.4, and they say you're good. But from 5.6 up to 7, you're pre-diabetic. After 7, you're diabetic.
Right.
So there it is. It's a game. But you keep shoving that crap in your face, you're going to be there. Okay.
Exactly.
I became a diabetic because of chemotherapy and BCG treatment from bladder cancer.
Right. That's
Okay,
what I
cool.
thought.
Killed my liver.
Yeah.
So now I've been fighting ever since 17, 18 years now.
Hey, KP Heathen, you just got back from the beach in Mississippi. Careful. Careful. They're saying that beach is dangerous lately. Have y'all heard about that stuff going on here? It's really a shame. This young man went out on a boating trip with his buddies, and there were 3 different boats of people. They go out to Horn Island for the 4th, and he didn't come back.
Oh.
And they found him 2 days later, washed up on the beach. And it's a terrible thing, but there's a lot of crap going on. They're trying to turn it into a racist thing. And because he was on a boat with, the pictures show 3 other white guys. But these kids grew up together. They were friends all through high school. And I hate that these people have come to town and tried to make, I feel like that's part of my community because, we're all on the coast, and
Right.
To turn it into a racial issue like that is just crazy, especially here. Now, I know Mississippi has a crap reputation from the 50s or 60s. And I know they do. And I know that it was a terrible place to be back then, but it's not anymore. And they're trying to compare that to this. And there's just no comparison. And it's horrible. It's really horrible. And I feel so bad for the parents, and the whole situation is just terrible. This young man was 18 years old. And they say, I don't know, the autopsy I don't think is back yet, because they're doing a toxicology. There's a lot of rumors going around that there was a lot of drinking and a lot of uncontrolled or controlled substance use, and I hope not. I mean, I don't know. I think the poor boy just went out there and drowned.
Yeah.
But they
had
said
an accident.
They said
Plain
he
and
was a
simple.
strong swimmer, but it don't matter when there's 2 islands next to each other. And they call that area the washing machine because the water goes out between them islands and back in, and it creates
Vortex.
a lot of current, and it's
A lot of undertow.
undertows, all that stuff. So I don't know. I don't think it doesn't matter how good you swim or not. You can't fight the Gulf. Where we was at, there was only one family beside us. Oh, okay. Well, were you on one of the islands? Or were you just at the beach? Because I'll tell you what, that's one thing I love about our beach here. We don't get hardly anybody out there. I mean, you can be 100 yards away from the next person down the thing, or further.
Yeah. We would have people at the casino, and next thing you know, they'd wind up in a drum in Lake Mead.
Well, now I've heard about that too.
Another unfortunate accident.
Yeah. Darndest thing you ever seen.
Yeah. 1 minute he's at the crap table, next thing he's in Lake Mead.
Good grief. It was very unfortunate, KP. It was terrible. And I feel so bad about it. But I've been watching people on the internet, and there's some misguided people in this world.
Yes, there is. Yes, there
and
is.
It's so sad.
Yep. Yeah.
And on that note, y'all, I've been on here for 2 hours, and it's time for me to go to bed, or I don't want to mess up my sleep schedule ever again. So thank you, gentlemen, for joining me tonight. It was really nice being back.
It was so good seeing you again. I was a little concerned.
Thank you.
Yeah. I thought it was something I said.
Yeah, I was blaming the Tom too.
Well, now that you mention it, Tom. No, I think I got myself together now. Thank you, everybody in the chat, for joining us tonight. And I will be back Saturday. Well, Tom, Grumpus, what are we going to do? You want to let me know?
I think I better just say I probably won't be here Saturday.
Shirley, you take it.
This little soiree isn't going to start till 8:00.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, you ain't going to be.
So I don't think I'll be back by.
Thank you, Indiana. What'd you say, Tom?
Charlotte, it's you two guys started this, so you take it. I have no problem with that at all. But
Okay.
Grumpus, next week, next time you come on, I need a note from your parents.
We need a doctor's note.
Where you been? What you been doing? Taking a little
I'll
bit
have,
too much
I'll
time.
have a full report.
Okay. I'm excited to hear about it. Good night, everybody. Y'all take care. And
All
I'll see
right.
you
Everybody in
real
the chat, good night. Tom, see you.
Okay,
Charlotte, take it easy.
soon. Bye-bye.